Hello, my friend. I got a question for you. What's the biggest burden you're carrying right now? Is it worry about your future, your finances, your health? Is it worried about a loved one, a roommate, a friend, your mom, your dad? Is it worry about your marriage or your kids? What is the heaviest thing you're carrying right now? I bet you there's something underneath that that's even heavier. I bet you there's a weight on you that if you could lift that weight off of you, your concern for that other thing would get a whole lot better. You see, the biggest burden you will ever carry is your own ego. Your own ego. That's what's keeping you from helping the people that you're carrying around you. That's what's keeping you from releasing the other burdens. It's your own ego. You don't realize how much your own ego is weighting you down. Here's what it says in 1 Corinthians 13. It says, love is patient and kind, and it also says, it is not proud. It is not ego-based. Now, what is ego? Let's talk about this. There's a couple components of ego, and they're not all bad. Like, one of the ideas behind ego is that it's my ability to be self-aware and to form my identity. That's healthy. We all have to think about ourselves and figure out who we are and how we're modeling our life on what we are going to be emotionally and relationally and vocationally. It's great to think about yourself in that way. The evil side of that thinking about yourself, though, is it also can be about comparison. Ego is my need to prove that I'm better than others. So part of it is just healthy thinking about yourself, and part of it is comparing yourself. Am I doing better than him or her? Better than my mom did or my dad did, or better than my sister or my brother or my peers at work? Where am I at? Am I skinnier or fitter than them? Am I wealthier than them? It's perpetual middle school, always in an insecure state, comparing yourself to others. That's the heavy burden you're carrying in your ego. How do you get rid of that burden? Glad you asked. Romans 12:2. Here it is. For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourselves more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment, in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you. What a powerful verse. So much human psychology packed in this one little verse. Let's dissect it. By the grace given to you, you start from a position of grace. Much of what I have, I don't deserve, so I don't have to prove it or defend it or compete. I am a child of undeserved favor. God's on my side and I didn't earn it. I start there. And then I think of myself. Humility and getting rid of ego is not, I don't even exist, I'm not here. No, that's false humility. It says, but think of yourself in a particular way, not higher. I'm out of the comparison game. I'm thinking about myself, but not in relationship to others. I'm not thinking I'm higher, but with sober judgment. I develop a realistic view of who I am. I don't do everything well. I don't have to do everything well. I'm so glad I don't do everything well. I can retire from trying to do everything well and think about myself soberly. When I think about myself more objectively, I know what I'm not good at, and I know what I am good at. I know what other people are good at, and I can celebrate them. And I know what I'm good at, and I can serve them. See, we like to talk about high self-esteem. The Bible doesn't teach that. And we like to talk about low self-esteem. The Bible doesn't encourage that. It's not thinking I'm the greatest or I'm the worst sinner ever. It's sober self-esteem. I am gifted. I do have purpose. People do need me. I can make a contribution, but I need them. And I'm not good at everything. And I shouldn't try everything. And now's not the time for me to brag about everything. I'm just me, by grace, given some faith to try to do something for others in this world. I want to encourage you today. Walk through your day and celebrate sober thinking. You don't have to be the end all of everything, but you do have some purpose and you are important. Balance those two out and lay down the burden of ego. And I bet you'll be helpful in all of those other concerns in your life.